When I first started on Wix Studio, I absolutely hated it. I remember I would go into Wix Studio and start to try to create the layouts and responsive design, and it would take me hours to make simple updates. And even then, sometimes I could not get the layout to work correctly. I remember feeling so frustrated and so upset that I wanted to throw my laptop out the window because I was so mad at how complicated it was for me to create these websites in Wix Studio. So I would go into Wix Studio and try again, and then I would have to go back to the Wix editor because I hated it so much. And I eventually had a client project that was on Wix Studio. One of my clients was using Wix Studio, and it forced me to learn the platform. So I had to go through the painful experience of making things work and spending hours and hours watching tutorials, researching articles, and getting that website to work. And we did eventually get that website to work, and it was a successful project. And after that experience, I decided that I was going to master Wix Studio because I could see the value in it. I just knew that I did not understand the platform well enough. I knew Wix really well, but did not understand Wix Studio. So then I went and did everything that I could. I watched tutorials, I read articles, and I started building more websites. I built test websites in Wix Studio. I built more client websites on Wix Studio. Started doing everything that I could to master the platform. And I started sharing what I learned on YouTube, started creating YouTube videos, teaching the things that I would learn, sharing those tips and tricks. And what I found is that it resonated with a lot of people. They had the same issues that I was experiencing, and their questions and their comments helped me to learn more and to dive even deeper into the platform and to better understand Wix Studio. And as part of this whole process, I was also learning all kinds of things about web design in general. And the more you learn about web design, the more you understand about Wix Studio. But that is when I decided to create a online course called Mastering Wix Studio because it did not exist. There was no step by step platform or step by step course on how to create a Wix Studio website. There were no resources like that. So I had to find pieces and snippets here and write things down and go through and test things and try different layouts and click buttons and try new features and do all that painful work in order to learn and master the platform. But now that I have mastered Wix Studio, it has opened up so many doors for me and for my business. I now am able to build better websites faster, make more money, take on bigger projects that have better budgets. And all of that has happened because I've been able to master Wix Studio. And just to give you one example, I have a client that I built a website for that was built on Wix Studio that gets 15 to 30 qualified leads a month. And we started tracking revenue at the beginning of that, and they generated $25,000 in extra revenue just from their website in those first 4 months. Over the span of that year, they generated over 300 qualified leads. So when you understand the mechanics of how Wix Studio works, you can create successful websites for successful businesses. And that's what I've done time and time again now that I've mastered the platform. Been able to help several clients have very successful websites on Wix Studio, all done through those painful lessons that I had to learn at the beginning. So if you want to learn to master Wix Studio, I know what you're going through. I know what you are feeling. I've been there myself. I can help you master Wix Studio. The course is designed in a way to take you step by step through every single lesson so that you can start from scratch. And at the end, you can create fully responsive professional websites inside of Wix Studio. It shows you every single step that you need, all the things that I use, all the tools that I use, all the things that I've learned, all the steps that I take whenever I build a website are in my course. And I am constantly perfecting my craft and getting better at Wix Studio by sharing more YouTube videos, getting more comments and feedback, and then saving the best videos for my courses, the ones where I've really got to distill down and explain it even deeper than I do on YouTube. And on top of that, when you enroll in the Mastering Wix Studio course, you get access to the KDC Marketing community. And so you get access to me. You can ask me questions. I'll be your coach and your guide to help you build your Wix Studio website, whether for yourself or for your clients. I'll be there every step of the way to help you to get the best results possible. So you can comment in there and ask me a question. You can message me anytime and I will respond. And you get access to all the things that I've learned about Wix Studio over the past few years and all the websites I've built, all the things that I've done with Wix. You get access to all of that for $199 USD. Go ahead and enroll today if you want to master Wix Studio. It's going to be awesome, and I will see you there.